All right. This is that energy I was talking about. A private jet owned by two Texas athletics donors connected with the Maine plane crash. That's interesting because you see a football field right there, and we're coming up on the Super Bowl, even though that's college. That's interesting, right? I added the jet right there. Okay. So,
Chilling words coming from air traffic control moments after a deadly jet crash in Maine. Federal investigators are now on their way, and the plane has direct ties to Houston. KPRC2 News reporter Rowan Belogan is learning more about who was on board.
The jet is registered to law firm Arnold and Itkin. We were able to check out the flight path. It shows that the jet stopped in Austin, here in Houston, before taking off for Maine.
Aircraft upside down. We have a passenger aircraft upside down.
Federal agents are in Bangor, Maine, the site of a deadly jet crash. Maine airport officials say they presume all 6 people on board are dead. We can confirm one of the victims, pilot Jacob Hosmer. His dad telling KPRC2 News he's in heaven now with Jesus. The jet connected to Houston, specifically the Arnold and Itkin law firm in the Memorial Park area. Today, HPD officers work in security for the firm.
They're not wanting to talk to anybody right now in regards to that.
Moments before the crash, you can hear pilots talking over air traffic control about failing a pre-contamination check, which involves de-icing a plane before takeoff.
Did you guys fail the pre-contamination check?
Yeah, so I don't know what blew over at the end of the runway, but the visibility dropped and it stuck to us like there was nothing there.
That check, vital for any plane to take off.
Are you going to de-ice it and ice again?
Yeah, we're going to try it.
Copy.
Yeah, the whole reason it failed, we had to wait a second because we weren't legal to take off, so.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Moments later, the flight with the plane registered to Arnold and Itkin crashed.
Aircraft upside down. We have a passenger aircraft upside down.
Aviation experts say this type of jet typically has issues with ice buildup on the wings. We know that, among other things, will be what federal agents are.
all right. So, a lot of information there. Man, look at what kind of jet this was. Gosh, I'm just catching this right now. A Bombardier Challenger 600 Super Bowl 60 is right around the corner. Look, you get a 60 right there. Crashed on takeoff at Bangor International Airport in Maine around 7:45 January 25th during a winter storm. You see that right there? Heading to France. Flipped upside down, caught on fire on the runway. You're hearing different numbers no matter, or depending on where you check. It says 6 people on board were killed right there. Okay. Okay, so look. So we see this, and I told you we were going to have this energy, okay? Because private jet equals 126. This crash on 125, but trending January 26th, okay? 126 trending. And you see how that or the ordinal cipher breaks down right there with the 126. Notice how it says 2 Texas athletics donors connected with Maine plane crash. 2, like Twin Towers, 2. And this is trending on Kobe Bryant's death date anniversary. And it's his 6th, right? His 6th year death anniversary. And they're saying 6 killed here. You're hearing different types of numbers, okay? Like how many people died. Let me put that out there. But we're seeing 6 right there. You see 8 over there. 8 on board, 6 right there. But that's interesting, huh? Because it's the 6-year anniversary of Kobe, and that was an air-related death with the helicopter. And again, 2 Texas athletics donors connected. They owned the private jet, it says. Again, twins equals 22 in the language. Minnesota is trending right now, the Twin Cities. Look at how jet equals 8 in the reduction cipher. Look at that picture right there from Google. Private jet with 8 on board. Kobe wore 8 to kick off his career in the NBA. And that's amazing that jet equals 8. The aircraft was owned by Arnold and Itkin, LLP. Arnold is like Darnold. Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl for the Seahawks. He got drafted by the Jets. And this is a jet crash. What are the odds? Even the guy in the video was wearing green. Oh, I can't play the video here. That news guy even had green on, man. So look, you get the football field. I added the flames in the jet. That's the picture that came with the article. Private jet owned by 2 Texas athletics donors connected with Maine plane crash. Look at that right there. Right? The Kobe connection with the 126. Trending on his 6-year death anniversary. Some reports are saying 6 dead. Jet equals 8. Some reports are saying 8 on board. Kobe Bryant's birthday in the 8th month. Arnold like Darnold. Darnold in the Super Bowl with the New York Jets connection. 9/11 was in New York. 2 towers hit by, a plane or a jet, whatever you want to call it. The Patriots are playing Darnold and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. 9/11 connection. So I'm kind of reiterating this same stuff because it keeps landing. Notice how that guy, look at that picture with, look, Patriot. We had the Patriot Act. Patriots became the greatest team ever after 9/11. Now they're back in the Super Bowl. Look at that. That's an old picture there from after 9/11. The guy's got 63. You see right there? 6 plus 3 is 9. And then you see the 2 buildings that look like an 11 right there. 9/11. Never forget. Now they're back in the Super Bowl playing Darnold in the Seahawks. Remember, gosh, Drew Bledsoe got taken out by the Jets on September 23rd, 2001. New York Jets linebacker Mo Lewis delivered a massive hit. And bye-bye Bledsoe, here comes Brady. Bam, greatest franchise ever. Look how that was 12 days after 9/11. And Brady has 12 on the jersey. Bledsoe with the 11 on his jersey to go with 9/11. Come on, man. 11th state, New York. New York equals 111 in the language. 9/11 left 111 days in the year. This pivotal moment in week 2. Week 2. Like 2 towers. Like twin towers. Again, this jet owned by 2 Texas athletics donors. God. So history's repeating. I think the Seahawks are going to win this one, though. I'm just going opposite. I think the Patriots. Notice how that game was on the 23rd with the Bledsoe injury. And then Brady retired in the year 23. Come on, right? I think I'm going to go the opposite this time. I'll go with the Seahawks. Remember that I pointed out the Patriots beat the Seahawks in a previous Super Bowl as well, right? Bledsoe. There's the picture right there. The hit by Mo Lewis. Man, that's horrible. Blurriness, huh? There's Bledsoe. These players are so connected, man. Bledsoe's birthday is Valentine's Day right around the corner. Don't forget. I think I brought that up in a previous decode. Bledsoe's birthday is 6 days after the Super Bowl. Okay? Wow. Bledsoe's birthday is 6 days after the Super Bowl. And we had some reports saying 6 dead, and it's the Kobe 6-year death anniversary. Look at his jersey number, 24 there. 2 plus 4 is 6. Right? He began with 8, ended with 24 on the jersey. Isn't that amazing? LeBron, number 6. Every so often, he'll go back and forth, 23, 6. LeBron and LeBron James both equal 66. Remember on January 25th in history, Kobe was passed by LeBron on the all-time scoring list, and then Kobe died that next day. Jeez, right? Man. How has Bledsoe's got the Valentine birthday? Isn't that amazing? Drew Bledsoe. Even Bryant equals 26 like Mo. That's the guy that took out Bledsoe. I'm not really going into this plane crash, this current one a lot. I'm showing all these connections. Mo equals 8. Mo Lewis, Jet player that took out Bledsoe, injured him. Brady comes in, takes over. Look at Mo equals 8. Mo equals 8. And Mo equals 26 like Bryant. We're in the year 26. Mo equals 28. The Super Bowl is on 2-8 in this next Super Bowl, the year 26. Look at that. Even Bryant and Mo, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Super Bowl on the 8th day. Mo equals 8. Kobe with the 8. They're saying 8 dead in some reports. Man. I think that 10 might land as well. I think Mo Lewis is born in the 10th month, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't put it in here. Check this out. It was a 1 month, 11-day span from 9/11 to Mo Lewis's birthday, October 21st. 1 month, 11-day span. Remember, New York equals 111, right? September 11th, 9/11, leaving 111 days in the year. And he is born in that 10th month, and Mo equals 10. All of that lands. All of that lands, man. Even look at his birthday, the 21st day of the 10th month. 21 minus 10 is 11. Check that out. Notice how 1 month, 11 days is 41 days. Look at the numerology right here, 41 on 9/11. And airplanes equals 41 as well. Wow, look at it. Look at this land. Look at this land. Remember, this is the guy that hit Drew Bledsoe, took him out. Brady comes in. And this was 12 days after 9/11. Brady with the 12 on the jersey. Brady steps in. Patriots go on to become the greatest franchise in NFL history. And, we had the Patriot Act with 9/11. Come on. And look at how scripted this stuff is. Mo Lewis wore 57 on his jersey. 5 plus 7 is 12. Look at that. To go with that Brady 12. That hit on Bledsoe 12 days after 9/11. Don't forget the Arizona Diamondbacks defeated the New York Yankees, right? You know, after 9/11, it was the following World Series, which was just shortly after. Okay? They beat the Yankees. Don't forget that. And the Diamondbacks lost to the Texas Rangers in the 119th World Series in 2023. Arizona, airplanes, Texas. Remember, this jet was owned by two Texas athletics instructors or donators, whatever they said, right? So look at that. The 119th World Series, Arizona and Texas connected. Remember, George Bush Jr. had ownership in the Texas Rangers, and he was president during 9/11. On top of that, so the 119th World Series, and then after 9/11, Arizona beats New York. Don't forget the Arnold Darnold connection. Even Maine, Texas, Arizona, and Plain. Wow, Maine rhymes with Plain. I just caught that. Look at that. 42, 42, 24, 24, 30, 30. All the states included here. Look at that. Man. Even Maine was founded March 15th. Look at the span from this plane crash to the founding anniversary of Maine, a 1 month, 19-day span. Number games. These are number games, man. Look at this land. I hope you appreciate me putting this together. I've really been landing heavy with these decodes lately. So I want this to go down in history at some point. This is amazing, man. We're going to get like a bot comment. What are you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Look at Arnold and Darnold, Jets. Now he's on the Seahawks, the team playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Remember Russell Wilson, a member of the Broncos. The Patriots defeated now he's on the New York Giants. But the Patriots beat the Broncos to get to this Super Bowl. So come on, man. Texas Athletics donors Kurt Arnold and Jason Itkin. Come on, man. Jeez. Look at this. I'm going to play this other video now. Man. You can't repeat or recreate this energy.
And a private jet carrying 8 people crashed on takeoff from an airport in Bangor, Maine, Sunday. Sources say it is still unclear if anyone was hurt or killed in the crash. Those details have not yet been made public. The crash happened while it was...
Did they just say 8 people died and they're yet to report if anybody died? Did I hear that wrong?
Sunday. Sources say it is still unclear if anyone was hurt or killed in the crash. Those details have not.
What?
8 people. And a private jet carrying 8 people crashed on takeoff from an airport in Bangor, Maine, Sunday. Sources say it is still unclear if anyone was hurt or killed in the crash.
Oh, this must be one of the first stories, huh?
Those details have not yet been made public. The crash happened while it was snowing, causing low visibility in the area. Early reports.
I think that's what they said about Kobe's crash, how like they said it was foggy visibility. So it says 7 killed, 1 injured with that news clip right there. Look at that. The 1 month, 19-day span from the crash to Maine's founding anniversary. Look, it's the same as 7 weeks, 1 day. You see that right there? Right? And again, it says 7 kill. How does the news clip say 7 killed, 1 injured?
In a
And then the lady speaking's like,
private jet carrying 8 people crashed on takeoff.
but then, oh, I guess they could add that later, right? So, geez, man. Take away that span, it's 49 days before the Maine founding anniversary. Super Bowl equals 49. NFL equals 49. Look. Super Bowl 49. There's that 41. NFL 49. Jeez, man. My God. I didn't even pull up the article, I guess. We don't need it. Right? I was getting vibes that there may be some kind of tragic event at the Super Bowl. I never mentioned it. I mentioned it to a family member. I was getting vibes that there could be something tragic that maybe happened at the Super Bowl, some kind of incident, big time. And then I saw this and I was like, wow, maybe it was just in a different form, because you get this football. What are the odds you get this football stadium in the picture here, Texas Athletics, and they're talking about that's connected to this jet crash, this plane crash or whatever in Maine, right? That's weird, so maybe the energy went that way. I don't know, man, this stuff is wild. Okay, I gotta go, man. That's amazing.